Greetings everyone, welcome back to the HOI4 anime battle royale where anime chicks go ape shit on each other and just try to kill each other. Please do not complain. And well, let's get back into the battle royale because we stopped on a bit of a cliffhanger, which was, I think, argies. It was Brazil versus. It was Brazil against the argies, okay. And that Brazil versus. Is it Brazil versus us? Was it argies? Well, Italy's already. Poland's already dead. Brazil's gonna die. Japan's gonna lose probably, but Japan, they take a lot of shoe from this. Oh wait, the thing is, they're gonna die. USSR just creaming everyone. No, it's just USSR are beating them in some places, but two-front war not really good for anyone. Ethiopia are losing in most of their fronts. So we've got that war with Brazil, Canada. Oh, Neville's back. Sorry, I know Winston Church is gone. So that about the win. Italy's just happened to take out Poland. Poland are very close. It's nearly ready, going to capitulate. Italy's lost a lot. The Reich will probably take on the Soviets, I reckon. Britain, meanwhile, are still struggling against fucking Ethiopia. Like, are you serious? You guys are... They're... Italy declared war on the Reich. Top 10 enemy patrols. Yeah, Lee, I'm not sure what you think you can do. You're not gonna win. Ethiopia carried out a naval invasion. Brazil were close to dying last. Italy is losing so badly. on all of its fronts. Britain is ooh, Japan losing badly. They're just getting pwned. Italy is still is fighting back. Kind of. They're not gonna win. Brazil are just losing, right? Brazil's lost 39k. Britain won't get anything. Britain is struggling against Ethiopia. They're trying. I mean, Italy and the right are going out quite well. We know who's going to win the Chinese, Sino-Japanese war. Guangxi will probably get raped. Don't really go there, because you won't. Argentina down Haiti. Our US is just going all together. I mean, well, this is happening. Argentina look thick. I mean, you got dual manpower. Wait, I actually would. Argentina is a bit weak, I'd say. Canada could do some damage. Britain is struggling with Ethiopia as much as Italy didn't. If I were Britain, I would naval invade them. Italy has lost 76k. German Reich 7k. Italy has a bit lower manpower. Australia-Indonesia more. Dutch East India have lost 28k troops. Canada have lost 1k. Britain are still trying desperately to win this. I'm afraid I'm not putting it. I'm putting it out there. It's between America and the Soviets. It'll be the it depends who the Soviets wish to like, so, are the Soviets going to England and naval invade them? Japan are close to death, really. The Soviets are just Japan. China was focusing on getting their real proper land. I reckon Soviets have won this. Meanwhile, Britain is still acting as if this is too difficult for them to ever win. Not going. Here, it's just more of a mess than ever. Italy with 147k losses, they will lose this, I reckon. Please just hate it. If you guys are going to declare war, do it the right way. Because you guys don't do anything. I know you've got a big manpower. Just... It's getting interesting. Well, Japan are not too sure about losing this war. But yeah, you sure? Because I don't think you're going to win. They'll slowly be pushed. Japan, I think, is going for naval invasions. Canada's going to die. Ethiopia is slowly. Canada dying to America. Britain is just starting to win. Not really, because look at them. Britain's manpower is going up and down, up and down, up and down. They're slowly pushing at Ethiopia, and yeah, it's over. Japan's not even dead. And you're just considering this. It is confirmed, I think, that they're going to win. Meanwhile, in Europe, with the ultimate anime battle of all biggest anime battle of all time, these two cannot sort out their differences. With Reich losing a lot more manpower now, they could lose this. Canada will die, I reckon they'll get. It all depends. Because the argies has not made it really on taking it out. The argies is complete damn fucks. They're gonna probably go warn. It's on the Soviet-Japanese War and the Japanese-Chinese War, right? And America is going to go on argies. Wow, Britain took some stuff. America, no, you're going to. Oh my god, this just looks disgusting. Britain, you might want to hurry up. Because, yeah, they're going to win that. Italy and Germany still can't be bothered to figure out who's going to win, but I think at this point it'll be Germany. Ruthless war. So. Italy's taking over the Middle East. Britain is still acting as if they can't win a war. That should be easy enough to win. Just capitulate Ethiopia already, Britain. You can, and you know you can. You've got a bigger manpower. No. I mean, the Soviet Japan is just they could just do something. I mean, Japan never does anything. Japan's trying to push back. Britain could easily declare war on someone else now. I fear for them, but Britain's not really going after the Galactic. No. And the other thing we've enjoyed just before half time, and I've done this myself, so I'm not having a go. But as Sir John Murray just said at the end there, that the referee looked at his whistle, and I thought he was about to say he blew his watch, but he didn't finish the sentence. He did look at his whistle, that's right. Oh, yeah, he looked at his whistle. Yeah, he looked at his whistle, yeah. Did he? What was he checking on the whistle? He was just checking where it was. He was blown. Yeah, he was blown, and then he blew it. That's what he was doing. Brilliant, brilliant. 085 909 693. So yeah, Guiseley fans, not Geesley fans. Salford fans, they've got a replay. Chorley fans, Barnet fans. United fans, City fans, and you know, everyone get involved. Liverpool, what about Liverpool? Did they get rid of their manager? Well, what did you expect at Anfield today? Did you kind of expect them to win that game? Well, I didn't think they'd win the game. You know, Fulham, are they going to stay up? Do they need a new man at the helm? They play Southampton next after the international break. That is a massive game for your Canovic and Marquis, isn't it? What, you saying Southampton needs a new man? Well, look at him go. 08085 909 693. We'll speak to you in a bit, Mark. Whoever put Park Life on the Charlie Austin interview, Charlie Austin himself has liked it. That's great. United didn't have a shot in the first half on target. For the 8th time under Mourinho, the 3rd time this season, John Murray. And off we go in the second half. City leading to that David Silva goal. And Mendy immediately winning a goal kick as Rashford tries to close down his clearance. This was
over. This war cannot even get more complicated, with both sides just losing a lot of manpower. I, to be honest, think it is over for the Italians. They've been naval invaded. They're shanking ass. I mean, it's tough for them both. Britain's got a lot. They could easily declare war, but Britain's still pushing at Ethiopia slowly, but surely. They're making an attempt to go for their capital. Not really though, because that's just. You just see that the British. It's not going well, is it, for Ethiopia? It's just going. They've lost most of their manpower. So I think soon enough Britain will win. China just being gobbled. Slowly, Japan not doing much. They're trying. Soviets are actually trying something. Britain are slowly moving closer at Ethiopia. No. They'll lose a couple battles every now and then, but Britain just shoring up that the Ethiopians aren't be up to more tricks. Ethiopia are losing divisions now. Britain needs a win to demolish the divisions. They want to get rid of They will be wanting to get rid of some divisions, some Ethiopian divisions. But if that is them, they could be ready to just about naval invade them. Japan are after more, trying to rebuild themselves, failing. Let's go back to this other war. Well, what can we say? It's just a border war. Because as I said, America has not declared war on Argentina yet. The argies are still not doing anything. Question is, they're just after Argentina at the moment. That means America losing a lot more less with a bigger manpower. Like the case is, do they run out of manpower? The argies are just getting completely done. Britain are about to break up. They're losing again. Britain, this isn't even funny. Just go for their capital. Why are you looking so poor? Oh no, Britain aren't doing badly. I was looking at Ethiopia. Britain are winning on most of their fronts. Ethiopia just edging closer. It's over. It could be UK's game if they get. Depends on who they go on war with. Japan are being themselves and just being a pain for both the Soviets and China. It's basically war for everyone. This is the strangest war I've ever seen. Germany keeps naval invading and doesn't really succeed. Britain, I hope you're going to win now. You just desperately need to take them out. I think it's not going to be too long before we see that Ethiopia capitulate. It's a big one for Britain. They need to make a push. Oh, it's getting worse for Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia might die. Ethiopia's fate's confirmed. Yep, Ethiopia has died and British are going after Guangxi. Wait, what? You're after Guangxi Clique? What the hell are you doing? Oh, I forgot about the Soviets taking that. Yeah, Soviet... Just New Zealand. What can I say about you? only nation among Cuba, I think, the only nation to have survived the game without being invaded. Not even joking, that's a fact. I thought I was bad, but HOI4 to survive. Oh, the argies are trying hard. They look like they want to win, but they won't. Britain, what are you going to do? I wouldn't rule them out. Granxy, who are you war with? You're at war with the Dutch East Indies, and they're fighting hard to try and beat the Brit. Uh-oh, the Reich could be off. If Britain sees it's futile, then they might be like, I'll sort it with you. Let's go back to the German-Italian war, with Germany having lost only 381k. Italy are just getting, I'm not even sure what's going on in the anime. At this point I've stopped focusing on the part that's anime, and instead I've focused more on what Japan. Japan are actually trying to save themselves. They've seemingly took the opportunity to maybe, just maybe, have a chance to go. China could be capitulating. Japan's also on the capitulation road. Let's go back to the British. Guangxi British War. Guangxi have not lost a single I've not lost really. The Dutch East Indies are just dead really, just don't. Well, no, they exist because the Dutch East Indies. Meanwhile, the Guangxi. The Reich will win against Italy. I'm hoping they go to the Soviets, because with them we have an interesting. I think that. Well, China's about to go down. China's just not able to fight anymore. They're being creamed on all fronts by Japanese and Soviet. And it's curtains. It's curtains for the Chinese. Someone please just die already. This is getting boring to even watch. That's the closest. Well, let's see on the South American front what's going on. Yeah, Argentina will die. That's obvious. The main contenders are starting to take their shape. Britain don't have the best of chances, really. They should probably just wipe peace and get the fuck out and try and naval invade from somewhere else. They're just failing. Japan has lost 457k. With 46k losses for the Soviets. Damn. Well, what you know it's that it's 1938, and yeah,
And it's a penalty to Manchester United. Just that one ball from Martial. Lukaku, his first involvement in the game. Ederson sprinted out to his right, went to ground, and as the ball was touched away by Lukaku, down went the Manchester United number 9, and it's a penalty. We've seen exactly the same thing, did we, against Southampton in the last home game? Definite penalty, no question about it. He rushes out. Ridiculous decision, the goalkeeper. He's done it against Southampton, he's done it again. And it's Martial with a chance on to get United back into the game.
oh, so the UK are finally about to get some. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Come on, Britain.
Sent Ederson the wrong way. He's absolutely furious, the Manchester City goalkeeper, for conceding the penalty. Then couldn't keep it out. And Manchester United
The Soviets are.
still in the game. It's 2-1 City. What an amazing game, footballers. This is why we love it. This is why it's the best.
Well, some you see Argentina's lost 73k there.
Satisfaction with that coolly taken. Martial found his standing
China is
What a ridiculous decision.
53% towards capitulation. China will die very soon, I reckon. We thought, well, Britain is still not giving up. They're like, well, why give up when we can just keep naval invading?
But here's Lukaku now, who won the penalty, plays the ball over the top to Martial, who raises onto it. Walker managed to get the right side of Martial and plays it off the shins of the Frenchman. And it is a goal kick. Well, did it bounce back into Walker? No. For listeners, Johnny, what the
It's not particularly great for China, who will die soonish. Unfortunately for them, they've just been slaughtered. They are gonna lose on every front. They're losing most fronts now. But let's go back to Europe with Italian and German war. The Nazis are pushing, and they're pushing, starting to gain some territory. It's going to be the end. It's the end for Italy, I reckon. They're defending their capital, but the rest of their empire is crumbling underneath their feet. But Germany is refusing to be beaten. It's definitely, I think, might be confirmed that Germany will win this war. And mostly, I think it will be confirmed if they take Rome. No one has troops stationed in Africa, really. The main fighting's been done in Europe. Meanwhile, with Europe in the Chinese front, it's going well. How do I say this? Bit interesting, mate. Blanks are fighting hard against the British. Oh, the Soviets really gonna lose? Surely not, Soviet. Soviets, how are you losing? Soviets, you're the best I don't want them to win. So you lost 51k. China are losing. They are they were for 3%. Is it any more? Not really. They control 50. Germany look the closest. Italy are closing in on capitulation. Everyone's lost political power. Meanwhile, on the American argy front, it's slow. Argentina are not willing to lose this war. They're not losing on many fronts. They are winning on most of them. Very interesting scenes. Italy, can you just die already? We're all bored of seeing you even. The Soviets are just trying to so hard. It's a race of time so you get to the capital of China. Meanwhile, China's lost their Chinese territory, and so it's like, well, nah, mate, we're gonna just try and take you now. Well, the UK decided it was pointless going after Italy going after Granxy, so UK instead decided it'd be best time to help out the Germans. Rip Mussolini. You've not what's wrong, you've got exiled divisions, what? He has no troops stationed down here. Italy's death being sped up. I reckon. Well, Italy are just getting more losses out. It is over for them. Britain have decided they want land, and they'll do it. Britain do make some smart moves. I've made some smart moves to get involved when it's just the time is right. So at least now, like, shit, how do we even win? Yeah, Britain, you're going to win. We know that. Computer machine, oh my god, they're going to win. Britain's going to win. Meanwhile, the Soviets are just creaming Japan and China. Like, Soviets like, leave this to me. China's time is limited. Let's go back to the British. Oh my god. This is just disgusting. Britain, are you okay? I mean, you're kind of a bit overpowered right now. Britain will take a lot of land. And could Britain suddenly be about to make their charge for a victory? Germany are nearing the capital of Italy. I'm nearing Rome. Britain are just wiping the floor with the Italians on the Eastern Front. I expect Britain to take a lot of land, and then I'm hoping the right goes after the Soviets, because then we have an interesting conflict to decide a lot. Britain lost a lot of divisions. Argentina just trying so hard not to lose. They're like, well, we can't give up. One of them will give. And honestly, the argies have had more losses. If the argies need to take over South America if they're going to win against the Americans. It was always going to be tough for them. Britain just gobbling up at this point. My home my homeland. Italy, don't try it. You know you're going to lose. Italy just said, sorry, we give up. We're gonna, might as well, Britain's just gobbling up more land. It's like, yeah boy, what do we do now? We just take all the Italian land in the Middle East, that's what we do. How close is... Italy's not quite close enough to capitulation, but it's getting interesting. Britain, if Britain take a lot of land here, they will have a chance against the Reich. I'm not even joking, they will. Japan is not suffering a lot. They will lose against just China. Guys, can we just talk about what's going on here? You're disgusting human beings. I just fucking hate all of you, to be honest. The Caribbean nations in Australia and New Zealand like, yep, this is the life. Everyone else going to war with us, we don't give a shit. Jeez, don't hate that. Ugh. Britain are just slowly gobbling up the remnants of Italian land. They just decided, I wouldn't be surprised if Britain now launched a naval invasion of Italy. If they do, it's curtains for Italy. Italy were already on curtains. China, 90% towards capitulation. I don't think Japan's really realising that they're gonna die. Britain, my homeland are really... They're all Italian motherfuckers. Britain's just like... Excuse me, just wait a sec. Turns like... I'm the best country. It's, hold my beer, please, Britain says. Britain, you need to clear this up. Or do you not simply just not give a shit anymore? You're just... Yeah, they're dealing with it. They're dealing with the... Oh, Italy's losing. And now Britain's turning war situations around. Italy, how long is it till you die? China, how long is it till you die? For China, not very long. Japan, you're screwed. On the difference. China are now 94%, I'm gonna guess. 91 still. 580. They've lost so much. Their manpower is going down. Japan is losing a lot too. They're crying in their sleep. It's badly it's going. Guangxi's like, well, we've dodged a fucking bullet, mate. Britain's soon going to take over the Middle East. I don't think the Reich are going to have fun. Italy are just losing so much land. Then they will be the next to capitulate, along with China. Then it'll be Japan are also going to die. America and Argentina are just going at it like no tomorrow. If Britain has to play its cards right to win this. Britain are just dealing with the last bits of Italian land, and they're now like, well, it'd be best if we just demolish them. Like, look at Britain. Absolutely, they need to take this land, and they should probably aim to get Sicily too. Getting Sicily would help them a massive bit. If I were them, I would naval invade some part of Italy now. They are. They have plans to. Is it going to be too late? Trying to annex Japan, taking that land really. But Japan are gonna have to fight their lives really. Meanwhile, in the other war, which we're talking about a lot more now, because China died. Thank fucking God. You can see Italy, Mussolini is gonna kill himself. Neville, what have you done? You've suddenly turned not shit. This is George's doing. George VI is just a lad, can I just say? He's just... wow, I'm gonna get hate. I'm sick of... George is a female, I'm sorry. It's a trap. Traps are taking over the world. Britain are just like, yo, what's going on, lads? My name is Jacksepticeye. My name's Jacksepticeye. Welcome to Fourth Nights at Freddy's. Welcome to a hotspot and full Battle Royale, mate. Jump right to going on Galaxy Clique. UK declared war on the US. Oh, this is hurtful for the UK. Britain declaring war on the US. America, you're screwed. Britain are having none of it today. America, you could be in some shit. America are in some serious shit now. I think they are gonna die. So, are you anywhere near to going for a naval invasion of Japan yet? I mean, it's something we will want to see. I mean, you're already going to you've taken a lot of Japan. There aren't many wars left to fight. Most countries, big empires are dying. As most of the big ones go out to fight each other. Britain, I have a feeling Germany might come on Britain. They could go for the Soviets. Britain did not take a lot of land. That just looks like a penis. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. Brazil is South American land. America is still thinking they can win. Yeah, I'm not sure what you think you do. Holy shit, my screen is dying. Please get it off, please. And if I get to the chopper, please stop bothering me. Yeah. Thanks for not having ear raping. The thing is, the right can actually take on Guangxi. The Soviets have nearly taken on what Japan has on the mainland. America's lost 1k there. But that's not a story to tell. America's lost 153k and they're some shit really. it's time for most countries to get the move on, and I think Australia is starting to move on slightly.
City. Ederson is going to take it. He's got less than 15 minutes to play. Ederson long over the top and
Jeez.
he gets his head first, but it will bounce straight through the goalkeeper.
That's right.
So 15 minutes to go, John. Plus injury time. United won a second time and have to go with the penalty. Ederson hasn't been tested at all. The poor decision for the goalkeeper to allow United back into the game. Saying that, City's got some good positions in United's final third, but the final ball.
Yup. Apparently, I think anime Hitler's gonna make the same mistake as real Hitler. Except this time, Hitler's got a lot more land, and he's not got fucking Mussolini to deal with. He's just the only fascist left in the world. Really? They're going after the Soviets. Britain, you have a chance to win. Britain have lost. It's all over for Britain. Answer is they're gonna have to fight hard if they want to win. Because if Soviet Union declares war, the Soviets don't even seem to give a fuck about what Japan does. Japan's gonna lose. Like, Japan have lost so much. They were 52% towards capitulation. Argentina looking as if they're going to lose. But right now, everyone's really not bothering a lot. Guangxi is just making advancements. This is actually a bit of a hurtful for them. The Soviet Union are just, meanwhile, clearing up the trash. Cleaning up the trash, really. They're like, well, we don't need to particularly give a fuck about it. Wants to go to war for that. Like, play some modernisation, it's over. It could be over, and we're not seeing much, okay? The main fronts are just boring. I mean, the only thing we need an interesting war to happen. The Soviets aren't controlled really on what they do. Guangxi just taking land. Germany's going to struggle a lot. Not really. Britain will not do very well. America... No way. I'm not going to see this. No, Britain's also... That looks like a Nathan thing. Britain's also basically lost its Canadian hopes. Britain are now trying to send units back. Argentina is just America making pushes. I think they're trying to punch above their weight. The Reich, we're not going to mention what the Reich are doing, because they still don't have a good war to go for. It's 1939. We're about to see one of the biggest conflicts of the Battle Royale. No, it's not Hirohito anime versus communism. It's communism versus anime Hitler. We've also got the two-front war in America, because everyone just wants to kick. Rip Guangxi. Like, USSR, are you sure? Britain are trying their hardest to try and keep hold of their. Like, they're not. They're going to struggle. Guangxi gonna die. Soviet Union is just like, well, why give a fuck? We've already. Japan, yeah, you can't do anything. I'm pretty sure you've lost a lot of your land. It'd be pointless to try, because as soon as the Soviets are done with Guangxi, they are going straight after the Japanese again. Please, Germany, do something for once in your life, you fucking. I just don't think America's able to handle it all.
And then the late winner against Juventus on Wednesday night. 2-1 to City here though. Gundogan to David Silva. David Silva turns, lifts a pass to Mendy. Mendy is going to approach the United penalty area, uses Sterling, then Mendy under pressure, touch to Zane, now back to Sterling again. And then Sterling goes further back towards the centre circle to Fernandinho. Yes, there's nothing gung-ho about Manchester City.
Oh, you pricks. Well, UK, you fucked up. But I don't think they're going to win. I think it's only a matter of time before the Soviets win. Britain may lose a lot, but they could. Britain just given up all hope on the Americas. Not completely, like
And the game is still finely balanced. City with this narrow lead. Fernandinho, David Silva. We're into the last 5 minutes of the match now. City have had possession here. This must be 40-50 passes. Gundogan now is running the ball forward towards the edge of the United box. Sterling's in there. Sterling plays it back out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Britain losing so. Well, Britain's not messing around. Britain will have losses. I wouldn't rule them out in this war. Of course, Britain's going to fall away the shit out of its island. Britain is just completely screwing over Germany. They're like, I mean, you know, congratulations, they. Anthony Chamberlain's doing something for once. But this is obvious he's going to win. Guangxi are not losing particularly. Japan, this is idiotic moves from the Soviets. Japan has been allowed back in it.
Manchester United, who posed one or two difficulties, but really haven't created enough. Manchester City now, I think, know that they've just about got them beat. David Silva is carrying the ball from deep, and he passes the ball. Sané with block.
Britain is currently fucking the shit out of Germany in the African release. Meanwhile in Spain, it's not the particular best result for them. They're going to lose Gibraltar. What the fuck are you actually doing? Britain are not willing to lose this war. Instead, they're more willing to just gobble up. Farage, Britain though, Britain, Switzerland. Britain. Oh no, Britain are losing again now. They're not doing particularly great anymore. Britain have lost a lot of manpower. But just seems like they're both.
Such experience, such class. You know, they were keeping the ball. United need the equaliser, but you can't score if you haven't got the ball. And that's why they were keeping the ball.
The Reich will lose mainly because of, yeah, this. If Britain gets their troops down there, it's fucked. It's destination fuck for Germany. Because Britain will gobble up land. Britain are fighting back. They have taken most of the Middle. They are fighting hard on the Middle Eastern front for now. Germany, I just don't know what you think you've got going for you. Argentina is just having a bad time. It's a very close war on all fronts. America's completely taken Canada. Basically. Britain are just not willing to die. Come on. Meanwhile, Guangxi are slowly on the way to dying. Argentina not very well. Britain and Germany are exchanging heavy blows. Britain though are just acting like no tomorrow. It's over for Germany if the USSR now go after them.
Gives that to Fernandinho, who places it on his arm with some ceremony actually. I think he got a cheer for that as well. And his backhands with Gundogan. He started the scoring today, and as ever, his level has been extraordinary. Magnificent performance once again from David Silva. At the heart of everything Manchester City does, he's got the first goal, keeping the ball, always comfortable in possession. He can pass the
The Philippines still without a war.
Having played his part, his goal-scoring part in Manchester Derby victory for his club, will be off to get a final send-off from Spain next Sunday in his homeland. And Edison is clearing the ball.
Britain are just clearing up most of. So Germany, do you think you've got anything to win that? That you're actually going to be able to win? Because your divisions are screwed. I think there's been too much focus on potentially fighting the Soviets. The Soviets are now starting to push. And America just 247k. That's Argentina have lost a lot of men.
United players there, they can't get the ball back. And Sané slips it between two of them to corner. Now back to Sterling. And this is like watching one of those training circles, isn't it? Oh, there's a couple of high kicks from Sterling. Who could be some could say was taking the mick. Raheem Sterling. Now look, if you're on his side,
Britain
if you're on the opposite side, you would have smashed it. He was virtually dancing.
Britain is just slowly taking control of the war. Germany, I think you're about to die. They're trying. Oh no, they're about to lose divisions again.
Manchester City outclassing Manchester United, no question. 3 points, top of the league. United couldn't live with it at times. Left back 2 points here at Liverpool at the top of the table still. Manchester City and Chelsea and Liverpool are beaten in the Premier League this season. City now, that is 10 wins out of 12 in the Premier League this season. 32 points.
Britain are just taking.
36. Liverpool and Chelsea took about staying with them.
Britain are actually a strong contender to win the Battle Royale. Argentina have absolutely made life hell for the Americans. Britain's like, well, why should we care anymore?
That's what he was saying to us, wasn't he, Robbie? Listen, we loved it, the crowd loved it, we supported Anthony. We were okay, but you have an unwritten rule in football, don't you?
America's gonna. It's really interesting. Japan and Granty Cleek fighting hard against the Soviets, who still don't look as if they can beat up the. Meanwhile, Britain's. They're finishing off. Bracely, Britain, I think, is going to destroy the Germans. Germany gets no divisions down here.
Once again, vulnerabilities about United defenders. The only negative about Manchester City is Edison's decision making coming out. Did he get bored? What is it, Fugus? Because he didn't. One attempt on target was a penalty. Southampton was involved in that game with just all decisions. Because one day it might cost them Stoppage time at the Emirates and still 1-1 Arsenal and Wolves. Manchester United clearly not going to win the league. They're 12 points off City. They are 7 points off Tottenham in fourth now. 7 points off. We played 12 games, so we're almost a third of the way through. And Chelsea aren't losing, Liverpool aren't losing. They're all picking up points. They're winning most of their games. That's what it's all about now, isn't it? Manchester United looking at
Britain don't care anymore there.
can they
For the most part,
ladder into fourth? It's amazing.
Looking at next season and the Champions League, Chappell. So looks like they're going to qualify in the Champions League now, so they're not going to drop in the Europa League. So they're not going to win the Champions League in my opinion. They're not going to win the Premier League. So they're not going to care about them. So realistically, they're going to win the FA Cup and go to the ball, but in November. To be fair, even though they've been good, the Bournemouth performance might have made it over the cracks.
you can just see that they're just slowly clambering.
Got over the line. Have those performances just taken over the cracks where it's a couple of years through this. Manchester United and Derby have won a 10-run title for Chelsea. Who's that good for them? The amount of money you've spent on attacking players. Jose, you know, again, I just feel that Jose is always 1 or 2 performances away from people saying, will he still be here? That was such a limp performance from Manchester United. If you're a United fan, 08085 909 613 ring. And if we scored a Chris Sutton in about 5 minutes' time. And if you're a Wolves fan, you'll be very proud of your performance at the Emirates. You're probably frustrated you haven't won, Mike Williams. It's all over. It's 1-1. Should Wolves have won that?
They almost won it, Mark, in the last minute of injury time. Morgan Gibbs-White, the young substitute, came on and a 20-yard effort came off the crossbar, bounced down on the goal line and was just shepherded away to safety from an Arsenal point of view. But late drama here, it could have been so different, but this is a spirited Wolves performance and a really entertaining game for the neutral. It has to be said. It has ended. Arsenal 1, Wolves 1, end-to-end stuff. Arsenal sluggish from the off and fell behind to Ivan Cavaliero's second goal of the season after Wolves intercepted.
Just told the Waxy Clegg.
Craig and League 1-2 with Jimenez.
Well, the German will take anything. I don't think they will. I think
Arsenal were knocking on the door. Aubameyang hit the post.
they're dying. The Soviets will. Japan is not willing to give up on taking out the Soviets.
And then, as we say, into injury time, that near winner for Wolves, which would have sent their tumbling fans into raptures. As it is, it's on as even, and Arsenal's 15-match unbeaten run becomes 16 matches. Finished there at the Emirates after 1-1. If you're an Arsenal fan, give Ali and Chris a call as well. This is a fairly extraordinary stat. Only 2 teams in the Premier League have not been leading at half-time. Cardiff and Arsenal. Arsenal haven't led a single game in the league at half-time, and they come from behind.
Yeah, the British war. Well, Britain, I think, there's a chance. Britain. Argentina have a fought and back. Fight back and get. The final stages of the right Africa. Right, see, I'm pretty sure it's just going badly for the Soviets in general. I'm not having the results hitting quite against the Great. They are getting the results hitting frankly what I heard.
You played against the John and I have watched for 25 years doing this job, John. That was as limp and anemic a Man United as I've seen. It's particularly in a big game. Well, I was just going to say it.
But not at the pace they want it. If Japan launches a naval invasion of Siberia, it could be over for this. Right. Violence is bliss for them. Waxy Clegg. Nonetheless, Britain has not lost as well, lost more than it, but they will win if the Soviets go after the Germans. If they go after them, Britain are not going to win. Britain need a victory against the Germans Britain taking a lot of land from the Germans though, which could end up being key in capitulating. And honestly, Argentina, what have you done? And anyway, we'll see if we have a Galaxy. Galaxy will die. And then once Galaxy dies, once the Galaxy fleet die, it's going to be over for part 2, episode 2 of the Battle Royale with HOI4 anime mod.
And then he'll start talking. Hey, thank you, Robbie. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy 606 with Chris and with Ali. With Richard Foster.
Meanwhile, Britain, they are trying to, they're going to go for an air invasion. If you want to really take them, the Reich are stepping closer, the feet deeper. Britain are around the same point of capitulation now. It's basically because of their manpower. They've just lost so much over their time, and that could hurt. Britain, though, are not ready to give up. Instead, they're willing to just kill off the Germans. The Reich have not got troops anywhere. I think it's more focused time on the Soviets. Also, when the fuck are the Galaxy fleet gonna die? Because I'm literally bored. So we'll see the Southern Reich. I'm bored. Come on, who wouldn't be bored? Because 35% of the just die already, Greg, so you're the most boring person to live right now. The Soviets are winning on most of that. They've sorted out the problem in Japan, really. Germany's still alive for apparently no reason. I think it's over for the Reich, I'm honest, but no. The Reich are starting to take stuff back. Too little too late in my opinion, because Britain is just charging down in Africa. Argentina have to get a reward for this, because this is just massacre. This is a fight back. This is their fight song. Britain has not lost all their Canadian territories. If I were Britain, I would try to take them out. Guangxi, they're near death really. It's near the death of them. We should see it any in the next 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the British war, well, you could say Britain has slowed down its losses really. Germany, you can't say you're going to win. Britain has a lot more to do. Oh, it could be over for the Reich. I'm sorry, Third Reich, but Germany, I don't think you're going to win at all. You're already in the back on the back foot 'cause you're just the shit. Can you please just kill off? We're just slowly waiting for the death of the Guangxi clique, who are now 82%. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm really tempted to stop it here and then go record someone else. I don't want to. UK, meanwhile, for them it's just no big deal fighting the Germans. They're just like, well, we've done it before, why not fight them again? The Soviet-Japanese war. Japan, they're so close to capitulation. They are in trouble. Guangxi clique. You're trying. Oh boy, you're trying, but you try for heaven's sake, but you're not going to win it. Guangxi clique are dead. Who is it next? The Soviets continue on Japan. With the Guangxi clique dead. It's now about who goes to war. Will Britain and Germany go to war? Will the Soviet Union and the Reich go to war? At this point I'm praying they do, because that'd be hilarious. But you're not gonna see that, are you? On patrol. So next time we'll see what happens, because I think potentially geez, Germany and Japan are gonna, Germany and Soviet Union are gonna go to war. That's it. Oh.